Fanscription Mumbai, Cartoon Fan 22. What is fanscription? A video where they rewrote Batman Begins into being a prequel to the very first Batman movie. Me. I ran the scenario through ChatGPT and this is what it gave me. That's an intriguing concept. Rewriting Batman Begins as a prequel to Tim Burton's Batman could create a cohesive narrative, aligning the grounded realism of Nolan's origin story with the stylized, gothic world of the 1989 film. Here's how that might look in the fanscription-style video. Introduction. The narrator sets up the concept. What if Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins was reimagined as a prequel to Tim Burton's 1989 Batman? The video will explore a storyline that bridges the gritty origins in Nolan's film with the hauntingly mysterious Dark Knight we see in Burton's world. Act 1. The origins of fear and legends. Setting: Gotham, mid-1970s. We begin similarly to Batman Begins, exploring Bruce Wayne's traumatic experience of his parents' murder and the subsequent years of turmoil. However, instead of Nolan's ultra-modern Gotham, the city has an eerie, gothic aesthetic. Think shadowed skyscrapers, narrow alleys, and dark Art Deco architecture. Key scenes. Young Bruce, 10, walks with his parents out of an old-fashioned movie theater playing The Mark of Zorro on a rainy Gotham night. The dark tones set up a sense of looming tragedy, which ultimately leads to the same tragic end. Thomas and Martha Wayne are gunned down in Crime Alley. Alfred's role. Alfred is more in line with Michael Gough's portrayal from the Burton films, offering Bruce a combination of wry humor and tough love. He's the thread between Bruce's youth and adulthood, grounding him with wisdom but foreshadowing the stubborn old man we know in Batman, 1989. Act 2. Training and Transformation. Setting: somewhere in Asia. Bruce's training under Ra's al Ghul plays out with a sinister twist. While in Batman Begins, Ra's is more of an idealistic figure with extreme methods. Here, Ra's feels closer to Burton's Penguin or Joker, an unnervingly charismatic but clearly dark individual who sees Bruce as a means to reshape Gotham in his own image. Key scenes. Ra's testing Bruce. Ra's confronts Bruce with the idea that Gotham is a city of demons, and only a demon can rule it. Bruce grapples with this, but rejects Raz's vision of ruling through terror, preferring to inspire through mystery instead. Leaving the League, instead of a fiery escape, Bruce leaves the League of Shadows in a tense, silent confrontation. Raz says something foreboding, such as, "You can't escape darkness, Bruce. You can only live within it." Act 3. Return to Gotham. Setting: gothic, crime-riddled Gotham City. Bruce returns to Gotham to find the city on the brink. Crime is rampant, and the underworld is run by crime bosses who feel like early versions of Burton's villainous gangsters, maybe even not to Jack Napier, pre-Joker, or Oswald Cobblepot, as low-level criminals beginning their ascent. Key scenes. Lucius Fox's lab. Rather than the sleek, modern Wayne Enterprises, Lucius is hidden away in a dusty, antiquated laboratory. Fox, played by someone like Billy D. Williams in this world, provides Bruce with gadgets that feel bulky and strange, bridging the gap between modern tech and the gothic sensibility of Batman, 1989. Constructing the Batsuit, the suit is rougher around the edges, black leather, and pieced together from various armor parts that Lucius finds in Old Wayne military storage. It's not high-tech but intimidating, with sharper edges that echo the Burton suit. Act 4, Becoming the Bat. Setting, Gotham City's underworld. Here, the story begins to feel more like a gothic horror movie. Bruce adopts the Batman persona but isn't yet the seasoned vigilante we see in Batman, 1989. He's still figuring out how to balance fear and justice. Key scenes. First fight with Jack Napier. Batman's first encounter with Jack Napier is on the docks during a smuggling operation. Jack is still a sly criminal, and the scene foreshadows his eventual transformation into the Joker. Napier taunts Batman, dressing like a bat. What's next? Makeup. Batman stares him down and responds with a steely, "You'd be surprised." Striking fear into Gotham's criminals, Batman's earlier attempts to inspire fear are more raw and less polished than in Batman Begins. He uses smoke bombs, whispers, and shadows to strike fear into thugs' hearts, almost like a supernatural figure from Gotham's underworld tales. Act 5, Foreshadowing the Dark Knight. Setting, Wayne Manor and Gotham's rooftops. As Bruce becomes more comfortable in the role, Alfred warns him, in classic Al fashion, about losing his humanity. "Master Wayne, you can become the night itself, but remember, the night doesn't end well for many." Key scenes. Creating the bat signal, Gordon is introduced as a tired but hopeful young detective. He and Batman share an early rooftop scene where Batman gives Gordon a simple flashlight with the bat-shaped cover, the precursor to the bat signal. Gordon hesitates but holds onto it, symbolizing his gradual trust in Batman. The final scene, the story ends with Bruce standing on a gargoyle overlooking Gotham City. Alfred remarks, "Shall I set out an extra seat, sir, for future visitors?" Batman answers simply, "No, not yet." Epilogue. The fanscription host wraps up by explaining how the story connects with the tone and style of Batman, 1989. This version of Batman Begins would create a seamless bridge from Bruce's gritty origins to the gothic legend we see facing off against Joker in Burton's Batman. MAJIN-LORD. That would be a great movie. Me. I know it would be so awesome. MAJIN-LORD. I know.